Long ago, beneath the gentle waves of a sparkling blue sea, there lived a mermaid named Lila. She wasn't like the others in her kingdom. While her sisters spent their days weaving seashell necklaces or playing with dolphins, Lila always swam to the surface, gazing longingly at the world beyond the water. She felt something calling her there, something she couldn't explain. One golden evening, as the sun melted into the horizon, Lila heard a melody drifting across the waves. A young man was sitting on the shore, strumming a guitar. His voice was soft and warm, weaving into the melody of the ocean breeze. Lila froze, captivated by his song. She watched him, hidden behind a rock, as he played and sang until the stars blinked awake. Night after night, Lila returned to that same spot, listening to him. She learned his name, Eli, and saw the kindness in his smile, the way he laughed with his friends, the way he stared at the sea, as if searching for something. Without realizing it, Lila's heart began to ache, not with sadness, but with longing. She wanted to be part of his world, to feel the sand beneath her feet, to hear his voice up close, to tell him how deeply he had touched her heart. But how could a mermaid and a human ever be together? Lila sought advice from the sea witch, an ancient creature who lived in the darkest depths of the ocean. The witch, her voice like the creak of an old ship, warned her. If you leave the sea, child, you can never return. And love, she chuckled darkly, love is not a promise, little one. It is a risk. But Lila's heart was unshakable. I'll take the risk, she whispered. The witch gave her a shimmering potion. Drink this, and you will become human. But remember, the land is not your home. You must win his love before the moon completes its cycle, or you'll fade away like sea foam. With trembling hands, Lila drank the potion. Pain tore through her tail as it split into two legs. Crawling onto the shore, she felt the roughness of sand, the cool breeze on her skin, and the strange, heavy weight of her new form. Eli found her the next morning, curled up on the beach, her hair tangled with seaweed, her eyes wide and bright. Are you all right? He asked gently, wrapping his jacket around her shoulders. Lila couldn't speak, her voice had been the price of the potion. But her eyes spoke for her, shining with gratitude and something deeper. Eli took her into his world. He showed her how to walk, how to dance beneath the stars, how to laugh so hard her cheeks hurt. Though she couldn't talk, they communicated in ways words couldn't, through gestures, through smiles, through the way their hands lingered just a little too long when they touched. But time was slipping away. Every night, Lila would stand by the shore, her feet sinking into the sand, feeling the pull of the sea. The ocean whispered to her, reminding her of what she had left behind. On the final night of the moon cycle, Eli found her by the water, tears streaming down her face. What's wrong? He asked, his voice full of worry. Lila couldn't tell him the truth, but she took his hand and pressed it to her heart, hoping he would understand. And he did. I don't know where you came from, he said softly, but I do know this, I love you. Wherever you need to go, whatever you need to be, I'll follow you. You don't have to face this alone. In that moment, the spell was broken, not by magic, but by love. Lila's voice returned, and she cried out, I love you too. The ocean roared, and for a moment, it seemed to rise up, ready to claim her back. But then it calmed, as if giving its blessing. From that day on, Lila and Eli built a life together by the sea. She would always miss the ocean, but in his arms, she had found a new home, a home built not of waves or castles, but of love.